Hello everyone, my name is Rodica Iova and I'm a teacher author. I'm a teacher because I teach children, I do education and I used to do more. And I'm an author, teacher author because I create and write resources for teachers on Teachers Pay Teachers. And this is one of my books I wrote a few years ago, LadyBug. It has a little history behind it, and I will read it for you. A note from the author. When I was in school, I had friends with interesting names. Sometimes some of my classmates would make up rhymes about them just for fun, but their laughter was hurting my friends. I remember one of my third grade classmates was Kitty Kitty. Her mom was to come to school one day and talk to our teacher about how some students were making fun of her name, shouting, Kitty, Kitty, Hara, Kitty. I remember my fourth grade teacher, Mr. Backpack. He was amazing. Or my fifth grade new classmate, Duck, who was very good at math. Actually, she was the best. Names have a story. Let's make the best of them. Duck Ladybug. First day of school as a first grader wasn't very good. Doug wished he could go to bed and wake up when he was 15 and had grown muscles. Children wouldn't go around making fun of his name any longer. But Doug Ladybug just turned 6 and his muscles were not there yet. Look at this, not so musculous. When he got in the school bus next morning, the band started again. Hello, Mr. Ladybug. Did you eat your mushroom today? He showed them the fist and sat down next to a girl with pigtails. She smiled. Hi, my name is Betty Dinosaur, but you can call me Betty. Doc shook his head, very unpleased. Why are you making fun of me? Leave me alone. And he turned his head away. Betty shrugged her shoulders and continued, Okay, but that's my name. Doug Ladybug was amazed. You have an interesting name, he said, a little embarrassed. It's worse than mine, he thought. I know, Betty answered, and people make fun of it all the time. She was a second grader and went through a lot. Anyway, I don't hate them. She looked for a book she had in her backpack and opened it. This is what helps me. Now, Doug Ladybug was curious about the book. The girl's voice became soft. Mom told me about Jesus, the Son of God. He was given the name Jesus, that means Savior. People used to make fun of him to say that he wasn't the Savior. They hated him because he was good, and they were bad. She sighed and placed the book back in her backpack. Jesus gives me love for those who don't love me, and that feels so good. Doug knew this story from his mom, but how could Jesus in heaven help Doug on earth not to be made fun of again? Then Betty continued. Jesus is strong and he can help. Just pray. The boy's eyes glittered as he said, I will pray that Jesus would help me beat up all these children. You can, the girl continued, tightening her skirt. But what would make you better than they? Well, that question was uncomfortable for Doug. Then the bus pulled up to the school. My great-grandfather was a well-known explorer, the girl said, picking up her bag. That's why he was named Dinosaur, but people don't know. She waved at her new friend and hurried to her class. When Doug went home that day, he asked his mom if there was a story about their family name. And yes, there was. Your dad had an uncle, Ted Ladybug, who came back from the war very injured. This man trusted God. All of a sudden, both your grandparents got very ill. Then Uncle Ted stepped in and helped them take care of Daddy even though he was badly injured. He would pray every day to have strength to help your dad. The boy sighed. When he grew up, your daddy changed his name to LadyBug to honor the man who raised him up. God had mercy on Daddy. Isn't this great? Mom's eyes watered. The boy went and cuddled up in her lap. God is so good to us, dog, she whispered. Her son closed his eyes. Ah, I could be an orphan, he thought and shivered. When he went to bed that evening, Doug talked to God. Thank you for taking care of my dad, and I know you are taking care of me too. Next day on the school bus, Doug Ladybug didn't bother with the children who were shouting names at him. God had given him peace. Guys, you don't know what I know, he thought. When he got to his classroom, Doug asked his teacher to let him tell his name story to his classmates. My mom says there is a good story behind every name. He wiped his mouth from a sticky lollipop and told them his name story. When he finished speaking, Doug's heart was full of joy. His classmates applauded to show their appreciation. There were many raising their hands, ready to tell their name stories as well. Doug was amazed how God could change people's hearts. Yes, my name is Doug Ladybug, and I'm proud of my name. The end.
Thank you, Rodica. And tell me, where's another place that you can get this?
You can get all the books on Amazon
Wonderful.
and on Kindle.
Okay, and tell me how you can you spell your last name?
My last name is Iova.
Okay,
Iova.
Rodica Iova.
Iova, yes. And my last name comes from the name Job. In Romanian is Iov.
Oh.
So my name is Iova.
Lovely. Thank you so much, and lovely to have you.
Thank you so much.
God bless.